Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Microsoft, it's up 0.61%. So we talked about it in my video, and I'm not gonna make this video too long. That gap fill reversal, even I called it in my Discord right here yesterday at 408, that anybody wants to get in, this is the place. 420 calls, and boy oh boy, this thing delivered today. Yesterday I did not actually sell out of my position, and this morning it's in the money. It was almost 200% that I got on Microsoft, and now this thing got a rejection at 420, came back and holding 413. So what's it gonna be here on Microsoft? Well, we have to wait and find out. So far holding 413, that's gonna be a line in the sand, but if that gives up, watch out for 410, and underneath that you'll see it drop down to 400. Above 413, next resistance here on top, 417.25, 420, and over 420 we could see a move all the way back up to 429, 432, and then we can talk about this gap on top. On Apple stock, it's up 1.46%, so Apple was a short, easy short today. Gap fill and reversal from there, and you can see this candle definitely does not look too good. Huge rejection, came back and closing under 230. So going into next few days, over 230, yes, we might see a move back up to 235 and maybe even a brand new all-time high. Under 230, watch out for this support right here, 227.67, 5-day moving average. Underneath that level, 225.80, and soon as that gives up, party is over, and this thing pulling back all the way back down to 220. On AMD, it's down 0.5%, so AMD went back up and now trading just above 20-day moving average, 144, and that's gonna be your line in the sand here on AMD. 144 gives up, you'll see it drop down to 138, and then from there 125. Over 148, AMD can run back up to 153.52, and if that breaks 50-day moving average, you're going to see AMD going all the way back up to 164. On Amazon stock, it's up 0.77%, so Amazon came back all the way down to right here. That was yesterday, 168, went back up and now trading under 173, so it's not looking too hot. Amazon, another rejection from 173. This thing can come back all the way down to 167 and then 160. Over 173, now there will be resistance at 175 and then 180. On Google, stock is down 0.67%, so Google came back and now holding 162, and this is gonna be a line in the sand, and looks like this channel definitely not in line anymore. It actually broke under this support, and now this bear flag might be playing out, guys. So watch out. Google breaks under 162, you're going to see it drop down to 155, and from there much lower. There will be resistance at 164, 166, and over that 170 on Google. On Tesla stock, is slightly up, kind of a flat day, and yesterday I actually bought Tesla shares right here at 206, and today, this morning, sold at 214, locked in profit because I knew that Nvidia pulling back, this thing can pull back, and this is exactly what happened. Got a rejection from 212, got slightly above, and now trading at again 206, 207. So this is going to be a line this in right here on Tesla 207, and so far, I mean, it's trading at 207 right now, but it's under 207 into closing. So 207 gives up, you'll see it drop down to 200, and I think this morning came all the way close to 200, 205.97, so it can go there. 200 in the next stop. Underneath 200, you'll see it drop down to 190 and then 183. Now to the upside, it needs to get over 212, and only if that happens, you're going to see Tesla going back up to 220 to retest 50-day moving average, and over that we can talk about possibly Tesla going back up to upper Bollinger Band 226.84, and from there even 240. So Netflix going up 1.26%, again back up to 700, again rejection, came back and now holding over 690, 5-day moving average. Now this is going to be a line in the sand. 690 gives up. The next support 680 to 682, 13-day moving average, and underneath that level you're going to see a drop down to 664 and then 658. Over 700, like I said, you might see brand new all-time high on Netflix, but until 700 breaks, watch out for the support right here at 690, 682 to 680, and then 658.97, 50-day and 20-day moving average right here on Netflix. On Nvidia, stock is down 6.38%. So Nvidia, we saw Nvidia down last night with earnings, and then they actually did a rescue operation overnight, and this thing opened over 220. Now, I had my plans on Nvidia this morning and actually played out pretty much, but I was expecting opening around maybe 115, 114, that expected move, but that actually never happened. So this morning opened at I think 121, and immediately within like seconds after opening dropped down to around 119, and that's where I got 120 calls, and boy oh boy, exploded within, I think it was like 5 maybe 7 minutes, and there were only few people that actually got in. It was quick, but I got in with my hotkeys, and this boy paid locked in profit near 124, got over 124, I got out, and then this thing came back, dropped, and now you can see not even holding this support 117.85. So here on Nvidia, guys, you know, when things go up, expectation is so high, and now if you miss those expectations, yes, they beat on earnings, but those are not going up by a big margin anymore. So now it's time for maybe a dump off, and what they came up with, especially the CEO, buyback, you know, put the buyback out there, and maybe it will help the stock, you know, recover some of the losses, and maybe, you know, this thing might go back up. So he's playing pretty much the way he should be playing, mind games, like, oh, we're just gonna put the buyback on table and then the stock might recover, or at least we're not going to see a significant drop. I'm telling you guys, if there was no buyback, that stock yesterday night would have been probably at 107, maybe been 100. Definitely. Because of that buyback, yes, we're down 6%, but it's not that big, you know. I mean, look at this move, and then we're only not even retracing half away, so which is good. Now, as the buyback is going to actually push the stock higher, what we have seen recently with Meta, and especially on what was it, Apple, what happened after buybacks? Massive pump. Same thing with, I think, Google, if not, you know, it was a couple months ago. So I think what's going to happen, because we have a bearish month coming, not next month, but following that month, October is usually where we get a big pullback. That is why I don't want to go buy and go long here. But if there is an opportunity where this thing pulls back really hard, then Nvidia is the stock to go long. Because of that buyback, I think it's gonna push back up to the upside again, and that is just like my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on that. Now, as far as technicals, well, under 118, this thing can come back all the way down to 107, so watch out for that. Also, you can see this range here, we broke out of this range today, and now even if we actually go back up like we did this morning, 123, that's gonna be where this thing will get rejection. And now that it's trading under 118, so this is where you need to watch. Under 118, this thing will continue this move to the downside all the way down to 107. On Meta, it's up 0.28%, so kind of a flat day. And again, if you look at my screen, 527 high for the day. Where we got rejection, well, 13-day moving average, this orange line, got a rejection from there, came back and not holding 520, and pretty much holding 20-day moving average 516.83, so I would say 517. So give or take right here, 517 to 520 needs to hold on Meta. If not, you will see a drop down to 504, flat 500, and then 490. Over 520, you will see a move back up to 527, 531, and if we can get over 531, then watch out for a move back up to 538, and over that, maybe even a brand new all-time high possible here on Meta. And that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys.